Hello students, today I am going to teach the state legislature. In the previous video, I taught you about the Lok Sabha, Raj Sabha, powers and functions of the parliament. In today's video, I will explain you about the state legislature. The constitution provides that in each state there shall be a legislature which shall consist of the governor and one house in the case of states having unicameral legislature, and two houses in the case of states having bicameral legislature. Where there are two houses of legislature, the upper house is known as the Legislative Council and the lower house as the Legislative Assembly. Where there is only one house, it is known as the Legislative Assembly. Now, the governor is the integral part of the state legislature. The state legislatures consist of the governor and one or both the houses of the legislature as the case may be. Out of 28 states, only 6 states of India have the Vidhan Parishad, that is legislative councils. They are the state of Bihar, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. The lower house is called the Vidhan Sabha, Legislative Assembly, and the upper house is called the Vidhan Parishad, that is Legislative Council. The Legislative Assembly consists of members chosen by direct election on the basis of adult suffrage. However, the Vidhan Sabha Legislative Assemblies of Sikkim, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh and Goa have less than 60 members. The number of members should neither be more than 500 nor less than 60. In Vidhan Parishad, the total number of members should not exceed one-third of the total number of members of Vidhan Sabha. Now the tenure. Every legislative assembly continues in office for a period of 5 years. Under 42nd Amendment, it was increased to 6 years, but again the tenure has been reduced to 5 years from the date of its first meeting. The assembly can be dissolved earlier also. The Vidhan Parishad cannot be dissolved. One-third of its members retire every 2 years. Now the eligibility or qualification to become the member of the State Legislative Assembly or the State Legislative Council. A person shall not be qualified to be either through election or nomination a member of the State Legislative Assembly unless he is a citizen of India, is not less than 25 years of age, does not hold a office of profit and possesses such other qualification as may be prescribed in that behalf by Parliament by law. Now the election procedure. Members of Vidhan Sabha are elected directly by the people. They are called MLAs or members of the Legislative Assembly. The members of Vidhan Parishad are elected in the following ways. One-third of its members are elected by the State Legislative Assembly. Another one-third are elected by the local bodies such as municipalities. Some members are elected by registered graduates and teachers. Some are nominated by the governor. Now the functions of the state legislature. First is the legislative power or function. The state legislature has exclusive power over the subjects enumerated in the state list. It has concurrent power over those subjects which are mentioned in the concurrent list. Suppose if state legislature has passed a law on a matter specified in the current list and parliament also passes a law on the same subject, the state law becomes inoperative. Now the other powers and functions are financial powers. Where there are two houses, all money bills introduced in the Vidhan Sabha only. The Vidhan Parishad can only make recommendations which may or may not be accepted. Where a money bill is passed by the Vidhan Sabha, it is sent to the Vidhan Parishad, which must return it within 14 days, otherwise it will be deemed to have been passed by both the houses of the state legislature. Now the power to control the executive. The procedure at the state level is similar to that at the center. Member of both houses, where the legislature is bicameral, control the executive, that is the council of ministers, by asking questions, moving resolutions of token cut, demanding inquiries, etc., passing a resolution of no confidence against the ministry. So thank you for today, and in the next video I will explain the next lesson, and I will also give the question answer of this lesson in the next PDF. So thank you for today.